Are the Oscars really so white? Let's take a look at this pie chart that's pre-2022. 94% Caucasians are the ones who are voting. And the last chart, which is 2022, and you see there's a little more diversity. Not a lot more, but it's a little more. So you can see the Oscars they're working on this issue that they have with a diverse voting pool. But now, in this video, we're just going to focus mainly on Best Supporting Actress, right? So when you look at this list here, going all the way back to 2000, there's a little bit of diversity on here. So I don't know if this category might be a little more diverse, but we're still going to take a look at the Oscars on how they pick and how they select. Second thing, diversity. The Academy Awards has to diversify because when it comes to art, it's all subjective. So people are going to see things differently based on their background, based on the way they see the world, based on their views, their age, their gender, their culture. So people are going to see things a little bit differently based on those factors. And that's why it's so important that the Academy Awards hurry up and diversify their pool of voters. So the question we need to answer first is, how does the Academy Awards select nominees and vote? Well, this is done through a process in which each branch of the film industry votes on that specific category. So what I mean is, directors vote on best directors, actors on best actors, CGI would be people in the CGI department, and so on and so forth. So once the nominations are in, they're reviewed by the relevant branches, as I just mentioned. And once the nominees are announced, the final voting process begins. All members of the Academy are eligible to vote in most categories, but for the technical categories, only members who work in that specific field are eligible to vote. So the CGI department, only CGI people can vote in that department. But a director can vote on an actor, even though he's not an actor. So still not a problem. The voting process is done in secret, and members are not allowed to reveal their choices. The winners are determined by a simple majority vote, which obviously means the nominee with the most vote wins. We all know that. So, are the Academy Awards fair in their decisions? Well, it's important to remember that the Academy Awards are a subjective process, and there will always be disagreement over who should win, right? Duh, we know that. However, the Academy Award does try to make the process as fair as possible by inviting industry professionals to vote, by limiting the voting to members of the Academy. But this is a catch-22 because we just saw the pie chart. So yes, you're trying to make it fair by limiting it to the members of the Academy, which we don't know if there's any outside influences, but we're not going to get into that political game, right? So we'll just go with what they're saying. But we saw the pie chart. If you're letting only the Academy Award members vote, we see that the demographics are not balanced. And as many of you all know, in recent years, the Academy Award has made efforts to be more inclusive and diverse in their nominations, with the goal of reflecting the diversity of the industry as a whole, because of the Oscar So White movement, which highlighted the lack of diversity in the nominations. But the Academy has since made efforts to address these issues, which we saw that. We saw the pie chart. It's increasing. So who knows, next year we might be at 50%. But either way, I wouldn't hold my breath. But there you go. So what are your thoughts? Who do you think should have won the Oscar? Should it have went to Jamie Lee Curtis, or should Angela Bassett have won? Please leave your thoughts and comments below. And it's been a while since I posted a video, so I apologize for that. But I'm back making videos again. So as always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another video. Take care.